Now for this salsa we've been talking about, couldn't be easier. Fresh mangoes. And a little thing about mangoes, if you find them in the grocery store and they're beautifully ripe, buy a bunch of them, take your time, chop them up, and throw them in the fridge, into the freezer. Because it's very rare that you're actually gonna see a really, really good, truly ripe, nice mango. People claim that you can ripen them up by putting them in a bag and setting them on your counter. Sure, to some degree you can, but they're never as good as just a fresh, beautiful, ripe mango that was picked right at the right time, that's nice and sweet and beautiful. So with that, don't be afraid of frozen mangoes. Don't be necessarily afraid of canned mangoes even, especially for something like this, for like a salsa. It's fine, go for it. If you were gonna put it, yes ma'am.
So mangoes, finding that they're ripe, is that being quite soft?
Good question. You want it to have a nice smell to it, and the best way I can say to find that is find a mango that's about as hard as a softball, that you would throw off an overpass and somebody get hurt with, and smell it, and it's not going to smell like much. Find a mango that's too squishy that you're not going to buy because it's overripe. Smell it and smell that almost sickly sweet to it. You want to shoot right in the middle. So when you feel it, you want it to be firm, kind of like a well-done steak. If you press your hand, the pad of your hand, it's firm, but it's got some resistance to it. That's what you want. You really don't want it, hard. And you want to be able to smell that sweet mango through it when you smell it right through the skin. You don't want any blotches or brown spots on it. You prefer to not see any cuts or nicks or anything in it. But that, whether it's firm or not, and the smell is really what you're looking for. So some red peppers, a pinch of cumin, a little bit of garlic, and some corn. Super easy. We also want to put some lime in there. You can soften your limes up a little bit. And with this, another thing, you don't need the salt. The lime juice and the fresh cilantro that we're going to throw in there really are bright enough flavors that you don't need to have a whole bunch of extra salt in them. So we'll take some more of that cilantro that we just chopped up, put it there, and that's it. It's so simple, Now you could serve this with pita chips, you could serve it with tortilla chips, you could put this on top of a grilled chicken sandwich, you could put this on top of a salad, you could do all sorts of stuff with this. Anything that you might like a little sweet Southwestern or almost kind of Caribbean flair to, go for it. Why not, Very easy. And that's something too that you can make a couple, 2-3 days ahead of time, put in your fridge, and then take it to the tailgate with you. The thing you want to be mindful of with that is fresh fruit like that you don't really want to have chopped up more than like 3 days, and you kind of want to judge it by how ripe your mango is. So if you have a mango that's super ripe and beautiful, you might not want to do it any more than the day before. If you have a mango that's got maybe an extra couple days on it, go ahead and do it a couple days ahead of time.